Hey everyone, it's me Fatima all the way from the Gambia. Hey, just want to let you all know, just want to talk about it real quick. Family dynamics. Yes, family dynamics. It changes all the time, don't it? Family dynamics can change within a matter of days, weeks, and months. Well, I can tell you this. Huh, family dynamics changed for me. Was it for the good? Was it for the bad? Mm. You got to join my members page and find out the good, the bad, the ugly. Join me and find out family dynamics. See you there. Hey everyone, it's me Fatima, all the way from the Gambia. Hey, coming to you today because I just saw this news clipping and I just thought it was really interesting. Something that just went on here in Africa. Not just in Africa, pretty much in Nigeria. So look at this, you all. There was a supermarket that is owned by Chinese in Nigeria. I believe the country or the city is called Abuja. And this supermarket was banning or not allowing the own native or locals from coming into the store. They even had a security guard that even sat on the outside of the supermarket, not letting people that look like him come into the store. Can you even imagine? You are in your country. That's almost like in America. You have a Chinese store that tells you can't come in there if you're American. Wow. Here's the story, y'all. Leave your comment below. Tell me, what do you think? Is this getting to be too much? I mean, this hatred for black people is just getting to be too much. But then it get to the point that you're in their country and you hating on them. What? What? Tell me what you think, y'all. Leave your comment below. Here's the story. I'm going to show you two videos, and I'll leave the link or the description down below. And you can view the whole video for yourselves, okay? All right. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you're not a member already. Don't forget to support. Talk to you all soon. Fatima out.
Locals in Nigeria's capital, Abuja. Nigerians were outraged after they were denied entry inside the store for not being of Chinese descent. The West African nation's consumer watchdog has now shut down the Chinese market and summoned its owner. Our next report goes into detail.
Not a day goes by when China and its behavior don't make the news. This time, Chinese actions have sparked outrage almost 10,000 kilometers away. Residents in Nigeria's capital, Abuja, are enraged with the way they've been treated. A Chinese supermarket in Nigeria is at the center of controversy. The shop is located in a building run by the Chinese Chamber of Commerce in the Nigerian capital. The Chinese supermarket has been accused of racism by denying entry to African shoppers. After videos of the supermarket's blatant racism against local Nigerians went viral, the West African nation's consumer protection watchdog closed down the Chinese store. Officials of Nigeria's Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission locked down the Chinese supermarket until further notice. They also summoned the store's owner for investigation. So, how did this instance of Chinese racism against Nigerians in their own country surface? It all started earlier this week. A group of Nigerians went to the Chinese Chamber of Commerce to shop from its supermarket. They were all stopped at the entrance by guards who said that people of only Chinese descent were allowed inside. And then the outcry began. Nigerian authorities have refused to reopen the Chinese supermarket. However, the racist attitude by Chinese towards Nigerians and Africans is nothing new. Reports highlight that Chinese social media is full of anti-African content. And despite calls for controlling racism on Chinese social media, Beijing has done almost nothing about it. Chinese racism came into spotlight even before the COVID-19 pandemic. Africans who were living in China became victims of Chinese racism repeatedly. Over the years, reports of Africans being treated unfairly by the Chinese have become far too frequent. It reached a point where governments had to intervene to douse the flames. And instead of facing the crisis, Beijing called the racism incidents a way to create animosity between China and Africa.
I want to say that if there are people who want to seize on an incident to exaggerate matters and sow discord in China's relations with African countries, that this is a doomed, futile effort. China and Africa have weathered many storms, and the cooperation has been successful and win-win. How relations are between China and Africa, and whether or not cooperation is good, African countries and the people of Africa know in their hearts exactly how things stand.
China's presence in Africa, particularly in Nigeria, remains massive. There are at least 10,000 Chinese living in Nigeria. And Beijing is credited for opening major ports and infrastructure projects in Abuja. However, China has openly engaged in arm twisting and discrimination against locals. And the most recent example is of the Chinese supermarket. As calls for boycott grow in Nigeria, it looks like Chinese racism has become a setback for Beijing's relations with Africa.
Okay, so I want you all to leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think, but I got one more video for you. This one, I will probably let it play almost in its entirety, but I will put the link down below in the description area so you can look at these videos yourself, okay? Just tell me what you think. This is, to me, this is, I think, where it begins. Because I do know that the Bible does say that everyone will return back to their own country. And this could be where it begins.
Imagine yourself barred from entering a supermarket, not due to your parents or financial means, but solely based on your nationality. And what adds insult to injury is the fact that this isn't some foreign land. It's your own home country. A firestorm of outrage has erupted online after a supermarket in Nigeria's capital, Abuja, was accused of denying entry to African shoppers. The Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission has shut down the store while investigating claims that it only allows Chinese individuals to enter. Nigeria's Consumer Protection Authorities have closed down a Chinese-owned supermarket in Abuja, the country's capital, following accusations of discriminating against African shoppers. According to Nigeria's Consumer Protection Watchdog, the supermarket allegedly restricts entry exclusively to individuals of Chinese descent. The owner of the supermarket has been summoned to appear before the authorities. Boladali Adeyinka, an official of Nigeria's Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, confirmed that an investigation has been initiated into the allegations following widespread social media outrage. Reports surfaced of Nigerians being denied entry by security personnel when attempting to access the market. This drastic action follows social media posts from Nigerians who say they were turned away by security guards. One video shows a man being told the supermarket is strictly for Chinese people. Another video depicts a group of Nigerians attempting to enter the building, only to be informed by security that access for Nigerians has been restricted since January. The allegations have sparked a national conversation. Former Senator Shehu Sani called for the supermarket to be forcibly opened or pulled down if it truly discriminates against Nigerian citizens. The Chinese Chamber of Commerce in Nigeria, however, vehemently denies the racism accusations. They emphasize their commitment to equality and inclusiveness, fostering economic development between the two nations. Further complicating the matter, the building administrator claims the supermarket primarily sells Chinese groceries. Initially intended for tenants, it later opened its doors to outside shoppers, including non-Chinese customers. As of now, the owner of the supermarket has not issued a statement and has been instructed to appear before the Consumer Protection Agency by Wednesday. The watchdog has mandated the closure of the supermarket until the owner complies with the summons in future videos. If you enjoyed this,
All right, so tell me what you think. I think this is just getting ridiculous. I just feel like it's so many countries, so many people around this planet. They hate us Black people so much. They hate us so much for no reason. We know why, but they hate us so much for no reason. But to actually be up on your own land, just imagine if you owned a store, and somebody who's managing your store said people that look like you can't come in your own store for whatever reason. This is getting crazy. So leave your comment below. Be sure to give this video a like. And also, please excuse the noise that was in the background previously in the video. That's my grandbaby expressing himself And of course, you know, they only do it when you're video recording or on the phone. You know how kids are. But I apologize for that. But see you then. Fatima out. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. If you're not a subscriber, click the subscribe button so that way you could be notified of our upcoming videos.